Hi everyone, in this video I will show you how to move a website from one hosting space to another. So the first step is just go to your website. It doesn't matter whether your website is stored in your local machine or it is already hosted online. The first step is go to your website. In this video I have this sample website that I will be moving to another hosting space. So after you go to your website, the next step is you should log into your WordPress dashboard. So log into your WordPress dashboard. Here I am logged into my WordPress dashboard. Next, go to the plugins, then add new plugin. And if you want to install a plugin named Duplicator, Duplicator, search for it. So this is the plugin that you should install this plugin. So it's a free plugin. If your website is under 1 GB, then you can use it for free. So it's installing this plugin. So you should wait until the installation is complete. So it's installed. Next we want to activate this plugin. So I'm activating it. Okay, it's activated. After that plugin is activated, you will have this link in your dashboard for this duplicator. Then go to the packages option. So click on this create new button. It will create a new package for a website. Then you can just give whatever name you want. You can just give something like a website or anything. It doesn't matter what name you give. Then you click on next. Then it will scan your website for some time. And okay, if the scanning is complete and if there is no errors, it will give this everything is good. If no errors are there, then click on this build button. So it will build a package of your website. It will contain all the contents of your website, including the post, pages, and everything. So you should wait until it is done. It may take some time depending upon the size of your website. So the package building is over. So it will show this link to download these two files. We have two files. One is the archive file. Next is an installer file. You should download both these files. So I am downloading it. After downloading those files, go to your hosting provider's website where you want to host your website. Then go to the cPanel. Then you should log into your cPanel. After log into the cPanel, you will see something like this. It may vary depending upon the version of the cPanel that you are using. Then go to this MySQL databases. This is the most important step in migrating a website. They're creating the database and the database users. If you skip this step, you will get some errors and you cannot install your website to this new hosting space. So you should not skip this step or make anything wrong. If there is any existing databases or users, just delete them and create a new ones. So here I am creating a database. So I'm giving the database name as test. So add a database. Then you should create a database user. So go to add new user option. Then create a user and give some password. So you should write down this username and password because we will be needing it while installing our website. Also you should remember the database name. So create user. Then you should add this user to the database. Then you will have this option, add user to the database. Then here is the user that we created, and here is the database we created. Then add this user to the database. So you will have an option to give privileges. Just give all privileges, otherwise we cannot create database while moving our website. So give all permissions and make changes. So we have added the user to the database. Then here we can see our current databases and the users. So in the current database we can see the database name and privileged user that we created. This is a very important step that you shouldn't skip or make it wrong. Okay, after that go to your cPanel homepage. Okay, then go to the file manager. Then go to your public HTML folder. Then click on this upload button. It will open a dialog box to upload files. Now we want to upload those files that we downloaded earlier. It may take some time to upload those files. We have to upload both the zip file and the installer files, and we should wait until the uploading is over. So after that, upload that installer file also. I uploaded those two files, the installer files and the zip file that we downloaded earlier. Then the next step is go to the cPanel. In the cPanel you can see something like this, primary domain. It is a domain name that you used while purchasing the hosting space, or it could be some IP address. Go to the domain and you can see the installer file and zip file here. It doesn't matter even if he doesn't see it, it may depend upon the settings. And go to this URL, your domain name slash installer.php. So we are running that installer file that we uploaded. The duplicator will run that installer file and give a window like this. Agree the terms and click on next. So it will extract that zip file that you uploaded. It may take some time depending upon the size of your zip file. So after extracting those files, there will be an option like install database. So here we choose the option connect and remove all data, and localhost, that is just keep it as such. Then you should give the name of the database that we created earlier. So if you have any doubt, you can go to the cPanel and go to MySQL databases, and this is the database name. Should copy it, can paste it here. Then the database user. Then here is our database username. You should copy this database user and database name and give the password that we used while creating that user. If you get any of these things wrong, then you will get an error while testing the database. Then click the test database. It will test if everything is correct. Yes, we have everything right. If there was any error, then it will be shown here. So you should make sure you doesn't make the database name or the username or password wrong. If it is wrong, then it will not work. You will get an error here. Then click on next. So it will show some warning, doesn't matter, just click OK, and it will install the data into the database that we created earlier. So it may take some time, just wait until it is done. So everything is done. Then click on next. Then it will take some time. So if there is any error, it will be shown here. So there is no error. Then click on this admin login option. So it will show this WordPress login option. You can use your old username and password. So the initial login may take some time. You should wait until that. So we are successfully logged into our WordPress dashboard. You can go to the settings to see if your site URL and everything is correct. If all those things are right, you can go to visit your site URL. Yes, here we can see our website that I had earlier on my system. Now it is hosted online. So this is the easy way of migrating your website from one hosting space to another. You can use the duplicator plugin and it is very easy. So you can do the same step if you want to move your website from one hosting space to another. The method is same. These are the steps involved in doing this migration. So first we install duplicator, then we downloaded those files, then we move into our target hosting space. And the most important step is this one, setting up the database and database user. If you get it wrong, then your installation will fail. Then you uploaded the installation and the zip file, then you run the installer, then it was done. Hope it is clear and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.